I am coming to you live today, not really live, but I'm watching a lot of news broadcasts and everyone's like, we're live, Hurricane Francine, and that's what's going on right now, Hurricane Francine. So I've charged all of my devices, everything, just in case the power goes out. When I was younger, I remember hurricanes not always taking out the power. Sometimes a hurricane would just blow over. Kind of hoping that's what this one does. But if you've ever wondered what people go through during hurricanes, I was thinking about possibly vlogging it until I can no longer vlog anymore. So yeah, I have been through so many hurricanes living in Louisiana. When I was younger, we never evacuated. We literally played football in Hurricane Andrew. There is a lot that we have stayed for, and there is a couple times that I have evacuated. One of them, it was just to the other side of the lake, so I don't really count that, but the main one being Katrina, and that was a bad situation. So ever since then, I was like, yeah, I don't really want to evacuate ever again. So I did evacuate for Gustav with my husband. He was my boyfriend at that time, but we went across the lake close to where his mother was living so that we wouldn't really feel the intense parts of the storm down where we're at. We're much further south than where we went to across the lake. So I'm just bringing you a little bit of a vlog during a stormy hurricane day. I'm laughing because I'm very nervous. I don't like hurricanes or storms, but hey, we got to deal with what we got to deal with. So my daughter just had a birthday party. You might not be able to see back there because this light tends to make me very bright, but everything in the background not as bright. But back there we have some decorations still up because my daughter just had a birthday party. We had a surprise birthday party for her. Her birthday's in about a week, exactly a week actually. But her birthday's coming up, but we have a lot of things going on in the end of September, so we decided to do it early. And right after the birthday, that's when we were like, oh gosh, there's a hurricane coming for us. So my house is a mess right now. I've cleaned up for the most part, but there is just a few little things that look out of order, out of whack. You may see it since I'm planning on vlogging, and I'm just letting you know it's a little messy. So it's going to be alright though. We're going to be okay. It's going to be great. I am hoping that no electricity is lost and the internet stays intact, but if not, I have downloaded a few things on Netflix for the children to watch on their devices as long as they are charged. We do have some emergency battery packs type things that you like plug into your phone or any electrical device that needs charging. You can usually plug it into these battery pack devices. It's really awesome, but this is the beginning of what's going to be a very long day. So it is about 11 o'clock. I don't think it's quite 11. I don't have a phone with me or a clock with me. But the last update I saw was the 10 a.m. update, and that's got to be about 50 minutes ago at this point. So we're going to just ride it out. We're sheltering in place, and I'm going to take you along with me. You have no choice. At least, I mean, you do have a choice if you don't want to watch this, but as far as I'm concerned, you have no choice. Alright, let's go ahead and start hunkering down for this hurricane. Also, really quickly, I did do a video. By the time this is posted, it will be like last week or the week before. But I have posted a video that basically touched on everything we did to prepare for the storm. And then I also have a video from a few months back at the beginning of hurricane season where I showed everyone what it is that I usually have in the house for hurricanes. I like to stay prepared. I don't like having to go out and braving the crowds whenever people start to prepare. I like to prepare a little bit earlier, but sometimes around here people aren't able to prepare until they know for a fact that the hurricane's coming. Whereas I knew we would get a hurricane eventually this season, so why not prepare in the beginning? So I've already got my canned foods, my non-perishable items, all that stuff. We've got everything we need, so hopefully it's all good. Hopefully we don't need any of this stuff at all. Another thing is I took pictures of every inch of my property, and I documented it because we have learned that the insurance companies are not our friends. So I've documented the before. I hope and pray to God that there is no after, that I don't have to take any after pictures. So let's go ahead and start the vlog. This is nervous laughter, but that's the thing. We tend to make a lot of jokes whenever we're in dire situations, so get used to it. That's what us Louisianians do whenever we're faced with difficult situations. We joke around to make it less miserable. Alright, let's go. Let's just give a look-see look. There's all kinds of stuff right there. There's stuff under the couch. I said, oh, there's a spider under there. I saw it. Anything that goes under the couch belongs to the spider now. But I do need to clean under that couch. I'm just not worried about it now. But it's pretty calm right now. It is the calm before the storm. Let's go outside. Not a whole lot yet. But we are anticipating a change very soon, and then after that change, the weather quality goes down dramatically and continues to go down. So right now, this is the calm before the storm, definitely.
Safe on our end too, with those measures and whatnot. But here on the other side, you got the seawall here with the south coast.
So I remember when I was younger, I hated watching the news. My mama would flip through every single news channel. They got about 8 of them locally, I would assume. It feels like about 8 of them. But I did not like any of them. And right now, I'm watching my least favorite news station only because it has my most favorite meteorologist on it. So, but I absolutely dislike the news. I really don't like the news, and especially this station, but I'm just going to stay on this station because this is where my favorite meteorologist is. But, oh man, I used to hate watching the news so much. Your hurricane ready? Did we leave the decorations up for the hurricane party?
And delicious. And explain it.
You don't know? Have you ever heard of a hurricane party? Yeah, that's what people do when they shelter in place. They stay at home and they call it a party because a lot of times they're eating snacks, they're drinking alcohol, they're doing different things that most people do at parties. But we're not really having a hurricane party. We just weren't worried about taking the decorations off because, you know.
Well, I wish I could have some popcorn, but I haven't one.
Oh, and I don't think we have any more popcorn. I know, we're out of the popcorn. Yeah, news is not my favorite, but during certain events, you gotta stay prepared.
So let's go over to meteorologist Dr. Pradella.
That's my meteorologist. That's my favorite meteorologist. Let's go. Yep, a waiting game. You're right, Mr. Zach. That's my favorite meteorologist. All right. That must be a picture of the lake right there. Wow. It's choppy. Looks hot. All right. Time to get the girls something to eat and just continue to hunker down and pray for the best. Prepare for the worst, but hope it doesn't get like that. Live from Cocodrie. I'm going to try and pull up some of these cameras on my computer and see if I can watch it while doing other things around the house, you know. I think I might turn off. What's wrong? What's wrong? You have anxiety too? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
RVs, campers, cars, all down this way. So all people putting
Where is
all
that?
these. I just got done speaking to parish president Luis Pomez, who says that they will not have to close these floodgates.
Or are you still in Terrio? Where are you
It
at?
looks like right now you can see there's plenty of police cars.
St. Bernard. Oh, I know where you at.
But even though they're not planning on closing these floodgates,
Man, okay.
drainage ditch levels are low enough to where they won't have to close them, which is very good news, he says. Now, but just in case everyone has.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm just about done with the news. I'm going to put on something else maybe and then get my computer in here and try and put on some of these live cameras until the inevitable happens. Okay, that's Highway 1. I am very familiar with Highway 1, baby. Let me tell you, a lot of my young years was spent right down the bayou on this highway. All right. Whew, it's getting closer and closer, man.
We've been down in Fort Fourchon, we've been down in Leadville, in Lower Lafourche. This is vital.
Lower Lafourche, yeah.
Water's very, very high, and some spots it's already creeped up onto Highway.
Oh yeah, y'all about to be flooded down there if y'all don't hurry y'all butts up. So yeah, for the most part, we've got just about everything cleaned. You don't want to have a big old mess everywhere, and that includes the playroom. For the most part, this is all cleaned up. We've got a few toys lying around, but everything, for the most part, is cleaned up. But you do have a few little toys lying around, some mess from the party, some toys underneath the couch that is a sacrifice to the spider that lives under there. But for the most part, everything is clean. You gotta make sure it's clean because you don't want to be having a nasty house if the power goes out. So, but yeah, I'm just, right now it's the anxiety. Alright, so I am watching a camera that is live. It is the Leeville Toll Plaza. The left lane is the southern lane. It's going down, and then the right lane is what's coming up. I have not seen too many cars going down. I've only seen them coming up. I've seen I've seen a few police vehicles as well, but they are thinking it's going to come ashore, Morgan City, and I'm kind of on the other side of where this is located from Morgan City. So if it keeps going east like they're thinking, if it is going to impact my area, I will know because it's going to come over this area right here that is being filmed. So I think this is a good camera for me to watch live. I still have the news going on. I am ready to turn it off though because I'm tired of hearing it, but every time I go to turn it off it's like something else pops up and I'm like, okay, let me just listen to this one more thing. But I think I'm about to turn it off. I'm gonna play a little Minecraft with my youngest child because she really wants to play Minecraft, and I'm just gonna keep this screen on and opened and checking it periodically to see how the weather's doing out there, if it's going to be coming to us shortly, because again, if I see this start to deteriorate, if the weather starts to look really bad, I'll know that it is coming towards me. So we're just going to keep on hunkering down and riding the storm out and hoping for the best. So at this point, you're able to see some more rain on the screen, and then when you come over here and look right out here, there's rain, and more rain. It is starting to come down a little bit harder, but not super hard, but it is a constant drizzle rather than sporadic drizzles here and there. We're getting closer. So I'm watching this, and I am also slowly just doing some little updates on my phone, little videos here and there. We just had a little intense moment of weather. Not really very windy, just a downpour, but so far so good. Again, praying and having some wishful thinking We gonna be alright. Reporting to you from Southeast Louisiana, 1 p.m. update of Hurricane Francine. Let's go out and have a look, shall we? I already knew all that was going to be wet. Have a look-see at some other trees. Not near as windy yet as I was expecting, which is a good thing. Let's have a look-see in the front for a moment. So we're not going to look at too much out here, but some of the rain that we got flooding my yard. All that water. Oh look, there's a little frog poking its little head out right there. Hey little froggy froggy. I know it can't hear me all the way over here, but hey little froggy froggy.
What are you expecting from this one? Probably on top of this slab, maybe.
It's a cute little frog.
Katrina and Isaac probably put 6 or 7.
It's just like, hey, what's up?
3, 4 on top of the slab. House is built for it, so we'll be in good shape. The house is built for it, but you still have.
So yeah, there's water everywhere.
You had to drain out downstairs.
So far, so good with the winds, though.
The elevator shape. I'm not saying it'd be the standard, it'd be glass.
Lots of water.
Ride it out here? Yes.
Let's look over there.
The good generator, boats, when you have office and now they can go back and forth. Last year we used power boards, last thing, power boards go back and forth. But, we are connected there.
Look at the little frog.
That's me.
Not over there. I was looking over here again. That's the frog I was talking about. I was looking while the camera was in the other direction, so I didn't see another frog. I was still talking about this. Oh, there. Look at the little froggy with little butt jumps. Where you going, bro? Take shelter from the storm.
As you can see, people here are taking precautions. They've been through it before. They know the drill.
And he's gone. See you later, bro. You're supposed to be sheltering in place, not running around. He's a frog. He doesn't have to listen to recommendations by our local government. They gave my dude Zach a little time off, I see.
Some of these squalls, you're going to see wind gusts up to 50 to 60. So hang on, make sure.
All right. Okay, now. Still got a lot going on. I am waiting for my husband to get home from work. They are wrapping up the job right now, and they're going to be getting home soon. He works in a restaurant, but they're wrapping up, and they're about to close, so hopefully he'll be getting here within the next hour, and then we'll just wait to see what's going on. There's a lot of things happening that's kind of working in our favor, I believe, when it comes to I don't want to say dissipating the storm just quite yet because it still hasn't made landfall, but there's a lot of things that's preventing this from gathering a lot of strength and stability. It's not really organizing like they had first thought it was going to. There's a lot of factors, and again, I think that is probably a good thing for us. So we're not out of the woods yet. We still have about 24 hours of this rain. It's 10 after 9, so it is supposed to be raining continuously until tomorrow afternoon, but by tomorrow afternoon the majority of the threat is going to be gone. At least that's what the predictions are at this moment. So yeah, just a little brief update. So far, so good. Again, and I hope to keep on saying that. I, a long time ago, filmed a little bit for Ida. Don't exactly know where that footage was. It wasn't really a vlog footage, but it was more of a, hey, look at what this is doing. It wasn't really me vlogging. And then there was another time, a long time ago, I think for Zeta, that I did try to actually vlog a little bit. But I don't know. We're all managing right now, and yeah, we're doing good. I said it was 15 after 1, but it's really only 8 after 1. So still looking at this as well. Okay. So he just said it was something a little different, actually. It's gone, yeah.
So it's going to be fast, and it is going to be quick moving.
Okay.
Now here's our GFS. GFS model is a bit further east, but not as east as the graph. Putting this into motion, coming in, I mean, this is pretty much Western St. Mary Parish. Then we have, of course, Terrebonne moving in.
All right, I kind of like this update. See why I haven't changed it yet? Because I keep getting good updates. I enjoy this update very much so. I like it.
Pay attention to. It's not a Katrina. It's not an Ida, but it's a storm that can create a lot.
Yeah, of course, all storms can, even tropical storms. I mean, come on.
It's too far west now. It's not initializing. When we say initializing,
ooh, because it's not organizing. Right.
The storm is more so over here, right? It's not west. So that little bit.
All right, now we're getting lunch right now.
Makes a big difference.
We're making sure to eat while we have power, but look, the way this is looking, knock on some wood, doggone it. But this is looking better than expected, thank the Lord.
To pick up speed and just get in and out of here. That's what we want. We don't want this hanging around. So just about 15-20 minutes ago, we were showing you the radar, and still, here's Morgan City. I mean, Homa in this area here, and the center of itself on the northeastern side, that's where the worst of it is. That's the inertia as all the moisture begins to pull in. So the metro is now beginning to see squalls moving in, gusty winds, and I'm going to go over the radar areas in just a moment, but I want to show you right now, northeast at 17, the wind's still at 90, the pressure really hasn't budged. It's been at about 976 over the last 2 to 3 hours. So already we are seeing some of these wind gusts at Berwick up to 40 to 50 at times.
Yeah.
At Homa, coming up to about 20 to
They got the neighbors across the street playing. I used to play in the hurricanes too. Let's look outside though. Alright, camera's starting to get drizzled on.
it's worse, but.
But I am still waiting on my husband to get home. It is now 2:25.
I think it's gonna take its toll.
He should be getting home pretty soon.
Talked about this. The storm is now.
And the neighbors' children are running in the yards in the front. I'm not going to show you. That's private information. But it reminds me when I was younger and I used to play in the hurricanes when we didn't have school. So it was quite nostalgic to see them out there running around. My puppy wants to bark so badly at the children out there playing, and I keep telling her, no barking, no barking.
In Cocodrie, in area, the eye is really expanding. If the eye were contracting, that would be the call of this thing may be getting stronger. The fact that it's getting elongated, but still holding its own, no. And also, it has no time left. It's so close to land that...
The news anchor just asked if he thought it was going to go to a Category 2.
I love the lesson.
He's saying no.
I did not know that.
That was great. That was good.
And you take whatever good news.
So on that note, I think I'm about to put it on something else, and I'm going to stop bothering with the news and just keep that... Where is it? I'm just going to keep my computer in here on... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and keep this on, even though right now it's not really, let's escape, and then it's not really doing too well. Show me the video. Okay, there it is. There we go. Let's go up. So yeah, I am going to still continue to monitor the weather with this, but I think I'm going to turn it off the main television and I am going to watch something, maybe do a little more cleaning. I got a few dishes that I need to do and I don't want to put them in the dishwasher because what if, you know what I mean? So I think I might do those by hand while we still have all the amenities available from the parish water plant. So one thing I'm really trying to pay attention to are those trees. It's kind of hard to see it here, but there are trees. There's 2 trees right over there in that little area where you can see the light. There's 2 trees over there, but yeah, I'm monitoring those trees, trying to make sure that we're not in this back room when the winds pick up. Alright, so we are getting closer to the point in time where Hurricane Francine is going to be making landfall. Luckily, she has not gotten any more organized. She doesn't have her shit together. Sorry for the cussing, I'm sorry, but she just quite frankly doesn't have her stuff together at all, which is amazing. So hopefully she's able to get the heck on out of here and leave us the heck alone. I'm still waiting for my husband to get home, though. He should be getting home soon. My main concern was he's going to obviously have to wait to make sure everyone gets off the premises safely. But I was really wishing he was going to be home by now. So, not yet. But he only works a very short few minutes from where we live. So, I'm not very worried as I can see the conditions in our neighborhood and I know that he's not too far away from where we're at. So I have faith that he is going to be popping up any moment now. I can't wait for him to get here though because I'm really want another adult here. I don't want to be the only adult. I need supervision. Alright, I'm going to go put on some reality TV and try and just finish making the most out of what we're dealing with and hoping that it's just a few more hours of what we've already seen this morning, which is tropical storm weather in the area, a few wind gusts, but looking at this camera right there, it's looking pretty gusty. You can see the water droplets. It's kind of hard to show how the camera's shaking around, but my hands are not very steady, so you're not really able to see the shaking, but you can kind of see that water. There's 2 water drops on the top left-hand corner. And, yeah. It's getting pretty windy over in Leeville, so We'll see, but hey, we're all good. I'm going to go ahead and charge some of the battery. It's probably needing a little charging, and that way, if worst comes to worst, we'll have the camera to see. I might not even, look, if worst comes to worst, I'm not fooling with this dog on camera, so I might not even be able to do that, but I'd like to have some of the battery in case I want to pick up and be like, hey everyone, look. But I'd rather not have to do that. I just want it to be peaceful for the rest of the day. This kind of weather that we're having right now, like the light drizzle, is like my favorite. I love it when it's, ooh, nice and cool, a little drizzle. But I can do without those winds. All right, let's meet back here in a few moments, okay? All right. Okay, it is 3:25. My husband just got home. He is taking a quick shower, and now the whole family is here, and we can hunker down in peace and just ride out the rest of the storm. So it is moving faster. They believe it is about to be making landfall, and I have every reason to believe them. So we're just gonna go with the flow yet again. Look, here's another update. Here you go.
And Morgan City, eastward areas are going to see the brunt of it. Now, as we take a look, here's what we're looking at for the main center. I mean, this is a huge center. I mean, if you want to call it an eye, I mean, it's huge. And that tells us, yeah, this is not going to strengthen anymore because it's basically almost on land at this point. I'm going to stop the actual radar, I'm going to focus in here, and I'm going to draw in some of the areas. These are areas of St. Mary Parish and then Terrebonne Parish and these areas.
Yeah, so
Here's the actual landfall mark as it moves in. The worst of it is moving inland on the north.
everything is just going, I guess, as planned. Lots of rain, some gusty winds. We haven't had any sustained high winds just quite yet, but that may be coming very soon. But everyone in the family has gotten back home. All of us were here except for my husband, but he has gotten back home now. So now I'm just going to try and get him to get something to eat, something hot, while we do still have electricity in case the power goes out. I wasn't even, but yeah, hopefully again we don't lose power. I remember when I was younger, we would have hurricanes, and sometimes power would go out, sometimes it wouldn't go out. I would much prefer the latter in this situation, not the former, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and continue watching the storm as it approaches the coast. Yeah, anyways though, but they originally were saying that this evening it would be hitting landfall, but it has already started to breach some of those lower marsh areas. So, landfall is upon us. Alright, I'm gonna just continue to watch this and try and get something in my husband's belly that's warm in preparation for losing power. I would like him to have something warm instead of some Vienna sausages and stuff like that later on being the only thing he's eaten. So let me go ahead and get him something in the oven real quick, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and okay baby, I'm coming. I gotta go help her anyway, so be back later in a moment soon.
Okay. Hold up tight to Francine. But again, this is the Gulf. That's the water right there. This is what we've been waiting for here through
the eye wall has made landfall. You heard? It's not over water anymore. Yep, remember we've been talking about it and you said let you know when it's not over water. It just reached land. Yeah. Is it the green costume? Oh.
The blue one.
Okay, the blue one.
This is probably some of the most tremendous conditions that I've reported in ever here in Terrebonne Parish, or really anywhere along southeast Louisiana. The wind is incredibly strong right now, just almost holding me up as I lean there. The driving rain coming in, pelting us.
Yeah, it's got a sting, all that rain coming down so hard.
Almost a white wall here as it comes through this area.
You didn't find it?
Even about
I wonder when's the last time you had that
a couple hundred
costume.
yards that way, it's the conditions have just massively dropped here.
Oh, and they've lost reception now.
All right, that's Rob Krieger. He's okay down there, y'all. He's going to go get back in the car. Just that's more signals with the weather as far as all that's concerned.
Probably
We're
the
gonna bring,
storm.
Bruce Katz back with us as well, too, just to talk. Bruce, so the
The
eyewall's going through about where he is right now. So
Yeah.
Just experienced that in real
In fact,
time.
We did
yeah,
still
so
hear
basically,
it.
Dulars
Good
is
thing
around,
that-
the
doesn't matter
bayou
if
area
we
and moving
We
south.
just need to
uh,
feel it.
Basically,
That's
west,
right.
or east rather, of Lake Terry. We're trying to show this now. The conjurer's kind of putting in where it is, and you'll notice this kind of white line. When Rob started, here I am on camera. When Rob started, remember the eyewall wasn't to him yet, so he was doing his thing. And even Zach Vanilla was in the newsroom, and we were saying he is going to get hit real hard in a few minutes. And indeed, when we came back to him, we saw the shot where the water was rushing in, and then we see the shot now where he is literally right in this area of Bayou Dulars, right in the eye wall on the northeast quadrant. So that is some of the worst that is happening. Now look how quickly, we said about 10 minutes ago it made landfall. Look how much land now is beginning to 85 to 90, to 100 on the gust. So here we go. Bayou King, Homer.
But a Cat 1 wins and all that. So Cat 1 goes up to 90.
To about 90, 94, 95.
95.
So with that, we're looking at winds up to 95. Now, Bayou King, you're seeing now, this is the actual area here. So when you look at the two different areas of winds, it's lighter wind north, but this is the eyeball moving northward. And once again, what we're seeing is very heavy rain and squalls in that wind. So,
Yeah, very heavy rain and squalls.
So before we go back, I just want to show areas that are in, because this thing, it's picking up speed, and it's going to come on you pretty quick. Now, if you live around Homer, right now you're feeling the effects, and it's going to get worse. So Homer, you're going to be in the northeastern quadrant of this hurricane. Gray, you're going to be in the northeastern quadrant of the hurricane. Now, watch it. What's going to happen? We will likely see part of that eastern eyewall scraping right more apart, heading into that region.
Because the food in the oven, is that why you're saying it's yucky?
As well. Russia,
Yeah,
you will likely be in the
Probably, I do
probably about
believe.
35 minutes.
So I'm thinking we're just on the outsides of where most of the surge and winds and damage is. So I think we lucked out this time. I stopped watching the news only to obsessively check the Weather Channel's app. Yeah. Let's go see. I can feel the breeze. This weather has my hair going all kinds of ways. It's so frizzy. The weather is rainy, to say the least, but it's got my hair all frizzy. The storm is still kicking, but thankfully it's not as severe as we prepped for, which you always want that to be the case. You don't want it to be as severe as what you planned for. But it's still kicking it out there, still kicking it. It really is. You hear my voice is still cracking sometimes. I can't say certain octaves still. I still don't have any idea what happened, but we're still doing good. It's almost 6, so we'll see how the night goes. Yeah, like 4 till 6. But again, we're doing good, doing all right. All right. Okay, I'm about to come in. Oh my goodness. I was just saying I thought we was down the woods, and here it go, cutting up. Oh my. You heard that strong rain? It just came out of nowhere. Make sure you're not by that window in the playroom, okay? We don't want to go by that window. Let's let this die down a little bit. That means not be as strong. Oh, you have to whisper? Hold on, let me get... Oh, a surprise for Dad? Okay. So it is 6 o'clock on the dot now, though. I want to go check the radar. I think I just plugged my phone back in, though. I don't want it to get less than 90% battery. It's crazy. Let's go see. And look, have a look at the plants. So pretty. Oh, a pencil. Oh! Hurricane Ida took out a tree that used to be right there in my skyline. It was right there. Big, beautiful tree. Hurricane Ida took it out. Alright. It looks a little quieter now. But look at her. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's turn the light on actually. So pretty.
This is a lettuce, but I ordered a cabbage. Oh, for goodness sake. You're all so grumpy. We're only grumpy because you muddled our delivery. It's not like when Mr. House does it. Oh, here.
It's a little quieter. That was an intense squall. starting to get dark now.
So we just need to make it rain.
I can do that. Rain's much easier to make than plants. It's just water.
Then please make it
Well, Nanny Plum, if you need rain, I can help. There's lots outside of our window. Is that funny? Yeah. Oh, they're in outer space. Yeah, no, we can't get it to them that far. Ooh, just a couple more hours and it's supposed to be completely out of here. I'm glad it touched down earlier than expected. The dog is barking and I have no idea why. Are you sure you need to go outside right now? Are you sure? Because it's literally hurricane force winds out there. I don't like that idea. I don't think you're going to go far. Hurry up. See? Are you going or what? Did you need to go? Pick what you're gonna do. Hurry. Yes, there's water everywhere. Come on. I don't know if you're going to be able to go pee-pee. Ay, ay, ay. The radars all say it's pretty much away from us now, so let's see. Still very windy, but not so much rain. You want to try going outside again? Let's see. Are you gonna try and go potty? Oh, poor thing. It's all wet everywhere. Okay, yeah. Ew. I hope she doesn't step in that. Alright, all done? I hope you're all done out here too. Those winds are still howling.
Out there wanting, he was. I didn't know if she was eating some of the leaves of that.
I seen she looked like she was kind of chomping on some leaves, yeah. But look at all the leaves that blew in from the neighbors. But thankfully it's not too much damage. It's just a few leaves for us. I just went and looked outside. Roof looks just fine from the back. So I think we fared out pretty well. Oh, we're just waking up. There's just a lot of leaves everywhere. So that's good. And then my plants look like they've been attacked, but not too much you can do. Oh, okay, and then I just realized that was up there. I forgot to bring that in. Oh well. My poor bush. I'm gonna have to trim it. Yikes. So lots of leaves. Oh, tired. I gotta go call Mom and Mama. See how they did. One of the palm trees over there looks like it cracked. I don't know if you can see it from over here, because you don't know what it used to look like. Oh, maybe not. All the fronds are off of it, it looks like. There's still a lot of water over there, Pips. Oh yeah. It's not as high though. It looks like the ground isn't as saturated. Alright. We did a little check. Okay, well that is the end of this vlog, the hurricane vlog we'll call it. I'm hot. I'm ready to sit down and just put my feet up. It's been a long 36 hours because, you know, as soon as you hear something's in the Gulf that may potentially come for you, you start preparing. And that was about 36 hours ago that we really were like, okay, we need to make sure we have everything, which we already had just about everything, but it's still been a long 36 hours. Okay, let's just say that. It could have been a whole lot longer though, so praise the Lord, praise the Lord. It is time to go though. I'm tired and I'm just going to sit down for the next few days and edit this and get it out by Sunday. So, yay. Alright, I'm glad it didn't turn out as bad as it could have. So, that's wonderful. Now, some people over in Houma and Thibodaux cannot say the same thing. And Cocodrie, what's some other places over there? Choctaw, I know, did not do too well either. But there's some other places that really did not fare out as well as we did. So pray for those people that are still repairing from Ida and now having to repair from Francine. All right, until next time. Bye.